beloveds. I'm Tanya Melendez, the Black Psychic Librarian. Now, who is the Black Psychic Librarian? Well, let me tell you a little bit about how I became the Black Psychic Librarian and what you can expect from me in that capacity. So first of all, let me let you know I am in fact a real librarian. I decided to become a librarian after graduating with an English major and had no idea what I was going to do. I had been going from job to job. That wasn't, of course, as an English major, I wanted to be a writer, but I was also a single mother. And so I thought, what else could I do that I really love? Because I grew up watching people go to work and be these weekend warriors, but hating to go to work on Monday. And I always told myself that I never wanted to do that. So I wanted to truly follow my passion. And one of my passions besides writing was, of course, books. And so I became a librarian at 28. And I love being a librarian. However, I saw that the lack of education and the books, it just brought me down. And so I wanted to do something different. And so I had my eat, pray, love moment. I quit my job as a librarian and decided to pursue my life and spiritual entrepreneurship. So I quit my job, I became a yoga teacher, and within a few years, I launched my first website in 2009, and by 2012, I was living in Europe and was voted one of their top psychic mediums in the world on a TV show with viewership of over 30 million across Europe. And so flash forward, here I am over 15 years later, still standing as a spiritual entrepreneur. But I've brought all those things together now. My love of books and librarianship, as well as my gifts and talents as a psychic, and as, of course, all things books. And so what you're going to expect from me here is, of course, book recommendations, but also tips on wellness and health, because I know what's more important than just sharing some book recommendations, but how does it apply to your life? Sure, everybody's reading books, but as a librarian, I can support you with books that not only support your head, but support your wellness and grow your wealth, as well as support you with growing and cultivating your woo practice. And so those are the areas of books that you'll see me focusing on, both fiction and nonfiction, but they will cover the areas of wellness and of wealth and of woo. And over the next few weeks, you'll discover why I'm focusing on those books only. Because now more than ever, we absolutely know that it is our wellness that is our wealth. And it is through our wellness and wealth that we really cultivate and curate our woo. And so that is what I'm here for you as the Black Psychic Librarian. And if you hadn't followed the daily bibliomancy, which I was doing the last 2 weeks of last year, I want you to know I'm going to be doing something really special. I was so inspired by doing that daily bibliomancy that I've decided to do a weekly bibliomancy with a little cherry on top. So you're going to want to watch, and make sure you just subscribe to the Black Psychic Librarian here on TikTok, as well over there on YouTube. Until then, beloveds, make sure you subscribe both of those places. And if you're a spiritual entrepreneur and know you want support as a woman in business, a small woman business, a Black small woman owned business, I'm also here for you. And you can join me over on Instagram at The Real Tanya Melendez, where I'll share with you all types of information, again, on wellness, wealth, and woo over there to support you in your journey as a spiritual entrepreneur, because I want you more than anything to CEO your life. And if you want to find out more about how you can do that, please comment below and I'll tell you how. So until next time, beloved, happy reading.